Hey, so as always, this channel is just for me to get better with my speaking skills for my main channel, which is dedicating to helping athletes bulk up and get better physically. As always, I'll link that channel in the description below. But today, the topic is how to respond to being second string in football or really any other sport or in any situation for that matter. So, I'm 22 now, I'm done playing football. I do MMA now, mainly Muay Thai as of right now. But yeah, so when I was playing football in high school and in junior college, I never actually was a solidified starter. I never was like, that guy who's, the starting. I was a corner. I was like, my position was never solidified. I was always competing for it with other people, and also like the starts I did, a lot of the starts I did get during the games I played, or during the games I played and started, was because of people who got injured. So yeah, I just never really was a solidified starter. So if anyone knows what it's like to be second string, it's me. Um so yeah, like obviously, like mentally it's a little bit hard when you're second string. Like not just because, you dedicate your life to a sport and then you're not able to play it, but also because that's the main reason, of course, or that is a reason, but another reason is just because, if you're in America, you know that when you're a starter on the football team, people treat you differently than if you're a second string player, not just within the team, but at school. Like the games where I'd start and I would do have a good game, like on Friday when I'd come to school on Monday, like there'd be people that would come talk to me. People would be a lot more friendly with me. Like there's a noticeable difference in how people treat you when you had a good game that previous week versus and the people who showed up to the game versus when you didn't play at all. Like people come up to you and it's nice, and it's especially nice when a girl came to the game last week and she comes up to you and talks to you. So yeah, no, that's one thing. Like, or that's another thing. Like when you're second string, you do feel a little bit envious of the starting players, and I felt a little bit of that envy, but I'm proud to say, like, not that I'm like comparing myself to other people, but in this case, I like really am comparing myself to other people. But when I'd like see someone make a play, I'd kind of have in the back of my head, like, damn, I wish that was me. Like, like I'd still be happy for them because I was actually really close with a lot of the people on my team, even the people starting over me. But yeah, like I wouldn't get too salty, but there would be other people where, like, I remember one time I was standing next to the second string running back, and like the starting running back was making a play, and like I heard him next to me and he was saying under his breath, like, get him, get him, get him, get him. And I was never like that, which I'm like somewhat proud to say. um yeah, so just like, yeah, the feelings of envy is definitely there when you're a second string in like really any sport or in anything. Like one thing I also want to talk about is like when it comes to envy, I'm a Christian, and there's a lot of sins, but in the movie Shazam, it's like a corny superhero movie. Actually, like I don't think it did very well in like Rotten Tomatoes and all of that. But I actually liked it because they did talk about how, like, with all the sins, like there's lust, like gluttony, all of that. But with the seven sins, but like there's there's like one, it talked about how with envy there's like a certain kind of ugliness when it comes to enviness. Like I don't know how to explain it. The movie did a much better job explaining it. It's called Shazam, and you will recognize the main character. He was in the TV show Chuck. But yeah, it just talked about how it just pointed out how, with lust it's like, okay, yeah, you're a horny piece of shit, whatever. Gluttony, yeah, we get like greedy and shit, but with envy it's just like, I don't know, it's just like certain ugliness to it. They did a lot better job explaining it to me. But yeah, so yeah, this video is how to respond to if you are second string. So if you can't start, like, of course I was really salty, but at the same time, like the people who are starting over me, they had bad plays, and the coaches know who to put in probably better than I do. So if they were struggling, like if they put me on that field, they're probably saving me from like some embarrassment. Like if I'm being honest, well, I might have gone like did pretty bad. Um, so maybe it was a good thing, is what I'm saying. Uh, Also like yeah, like maybe not just did bad, but I was also undersized, which is a lot of the reasons why I didn't maybe get the most playing time. So I could have also maybe gone like really injured. So that was another thing. But if I did get played sooner, then like if I did get put in sooner, then when I wasn't ready, like yeah, maybe got injured, maybe had a bad uh had a bad game and like lost for a team and like got humiliated. So yeah, maybe it was a good thing. Is just one point I want to say. So if you are second string, instead of just being salty and like being envious, like you should be like when you're watching the game, and if you're on the sideline, just make sure you're getting good mental reps and understanding what you need to do if you get put into the position to play. And also like when I was in high school, I did spend a lot of my time watching a lot of motivational videos, like the corny ones with the music, like "It's not over until I win," like and all of that. But they do make some really good points. Like there's two quotes that I wanna. They basically say the same thing, but I just wanna say them right now. They're so true. I'm gonna try and say it without cringing, because it is a little bit cringy, but at the same time, like it's the most truest thing ever. It was it's better to be ready for an opportunity you don't have than to have an opportunity and not be ready, which is complete facts. And if you're second string, like yeah, make sure you're still ready no matter what, because um like you might get your chance, and if you're not ready, then you're cooked. But yeah, like that was self-explanatory. And the other one is basically the same thing. It's stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And yeah, that's like the most truest thing ever, especially in football where like literally anyone could get injured at any second. Even the play, if like I'm a corner, like there'd be plays where the starter he would just start cramping up because he like planted wrong, even though like nothing really happened, and I'd go in. Or I remember one time a linebacker, he was just making a break and he tore his Achilles, and then like the second string got in. And if you are sad that you're second string, like you really aren't alone. Like, my friend, he was playing at, or his coach was playing at University of Miami, and he got injured, and then that's the when Ray Lewis went in and made his career, obviously. And also, like, another really good example of someone who was second string was Tom Brady. Like, pretty much everyone, like, when you go into the NFL, unless you're, I don't know, I don't really follow football that much anymore, honestly, but if you are, damn, who like I'm just thinking of someone who's like really good in college and automatically started in the NFL, but like the majority of players who go to the NFL, like they don't start right off the bat. Like they have to prove themselves in training camp, and they usually start off second string. The starter gets injured, and then they go in. Like I know Odell, he had to go in after Victor Cruz got injured. Also, yeah, like I said, Tom Brady, he was a second string. Like I think it was Drew Bledsoe or something like that. Like I'm really out of the football loop. He had to go in, and actually my coach was when he was on the third string team in the Patriots. He was playing center, and Tom Brady was the quarterback. So like there's always a photo in my high school locker room of my coach next to Tom Brady. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I did when I was second string. Like, I really tried to focus on, as the motivational people say, focus on the things you can control instead of what you can't control. Like, yeah, just make sure you're ready, because, like, out of all the times I was second string or third string, I did always get an opportunity to show my skills, and, I didn't always capitalize off that opportunity, if I'm being honest. But I would just, yeah, like, you are going to get an opportunity if you are second string, whether that's in practice, a scrimmage, or a game. Like, someone's going to get injured, or you're going to have an opportunity to show yourself off in practice. So, yeah, just make sure you focus on just improving as an athlete as best as possible. I have a YouTube channel, like, it's more for martial artists and people who are like doing jujitsu and stuff like that. But I also like dedicate a lot of it to when I was playing football. So yeah, if you're a football player, you might find that channel helpful. And yeah, and just one thing like on the just one last thing. I know I said one last thing like 20 times now. Like this is why this is the channel to help me get better at speaking for the main channel. But there's a quote or a thing in the Daily Stoic where oh damn, I'm gonna. It's basically he gives the ancient Stoic quote and then analyzes it and explains how it applies to modern life. But it was something like, it's funny how it works out. Like at the time, I was like so pissed that I was second stringer, that I wasn't starting or getting the playing time I wanted. But hindsight 2020, it did work out for the best because now that I'm doing martial arts, like I was able to get the athleticism from practicing football all those years. But if I got the playing time that I wanted, I would have gone like very injured. Like everyone knows who plays football, like you get like injuries are just part of the deal. So I was able to develop my athleticism and develop like just getting experience as an athlete without getting those injuries. So it actually did work out for the best that I didn't get as much playing time as I wanted. So um, yeah, it was just funny how it works. I just thought I'd share that with you at the end. Like my coach in junior college, because a lot of junior college football players they don't get to like accomplish their dreams of going to a big D1. But my coach would always say throughout the years it always works out for the best. And when he would say that, I'd be like, bro, shut up. Like he's just saying like but actually, yeah, it turns out for me, at least for me, it did. So yeah, just thought I'd share this with you. Again, if you think my other channel would help you out, yeah, make sure to check that one out. And yeah, this is just a channel to help me get better at presenting my points. Like, I just write a couple notes down and then present them. And yeah. But anyways, if you did watch the whole video, like, wow, respect to you. And thank you. And I really hope, like what I said, I hope I didn't just waste 12 minutes of your time. I hope I actually helped you in some way. But yeah, thank you for watching if you did watch this.